Hi guys, my name is Pushpendra Saini. Once again I came with a very interesting tutorial. In this tutorial I'm going to cover how you can design a floating text field into the SwiftUI programming language. Floating text field means, so let's see on the screen. Now here if you click on the username, then you are seeing some animation with the floating icon. We can say floating placeholder. Okay, and here also we will cover left side icon and the same way right side icon with the functionality of this. Here if you'll see like that. Okay, so in that we will cover how we can do it quickly and how we can implement a better design into the SwiftUI programming language. So let's begin with the development and understand the procedure. At the very first I will create a SwiftUI project because I am starting from the beginning. Click on next, take the application name. This is the project name, team, select your team, organization identifier and your bundle ID, which is depend upon your application name and organization identifier. It is .in, .com or whatever. Click on next. Now from here select the location of your project where you want to locate it. Click on create. Now we have project in front of us. Now what are the steps we have to take to do that? So let's understand and start it. So guys, for the floating point text field, what we have to do? So let's begin with the programming now. First of all, I'm going to clear that over here. Now at the very first we have to take the icon, so we can say where left icon, type of string, it will be optional, by default nil. Same way where right icon, string, by default nil. Okay, now where placeholder, by default string and nil. Now we will take the value of text which is enter. So at binding where we can say text, by default string nil. So as of now it is done. Now I will take H stack view because we have to set icons horizontally. So horizontal stack, here I will pass first if left icon is not equal to nil, then we will take image. Here we will pass system name and we will pass the left icon name, that is left icon, and by default we can pass person. Okay, that is one task. Now and in between of that what we have to take text field, so we can say text field. Text field I will take with the title, title will be empty, title that is placeholder, and text we are going to pass dollar, sorry it cannot be nil, so dollar we can say has text. And now for making this here we can say dot text dot constant, by default this. So for just for understanding purpose. Okay, now same thing I need to do from the my content view. Okay, here we will do it later. So this is our text field. Now I will resume and we will see the output how it looks like. As of now there is nothing. Now same way I will keep the validation for the left right one. So that is right icon, here it will be. If it is on not null, so right icon, rename this from here also. Now what is the next? We have to set the border to this one. So how we can set the border to the entire stack view? At the very first I will take dot padding. So this is my padding. Okay. Now secondly, what I need to take the border, and the border will be on the background. Here rounded rectangle. Here I will take corner radius. My corner radius will be 5. You can give as per your requirement. Now stroke and stroke will be color. Type of color I want to give system. Sorry, it's not system, we can say directly border color, because already we have border color over here, you can see. Okay, so I copy this and from here I will paste over here. Now you can see border to this text field, to entire view. Now the border work has been completed. Now the second thing is icon and text. Okay, so for icon I am sending left icon, and left icon I am going to send called as person. So this is my left icon, and text is going into the text. Now second thing, where text will appear. So if I say text hello, so where the text is coming on the proper position. Now I will give the label that we have to make the floating. Right now if you will run the application, then you will find the simple output over here. Same I will copy and I will post it over here, and from here I will pass $email address. Okay, so here I am going to run this. Now you will find the output. That is not a proper output, but you will see over here. You can write something, it will be written. Okay, now we have to show the placeholder over here. The first thing is a placeholder. So I will go back to the definition of view. Here we have a placeholder. So if I pass a placeholder but we are not setting from anywhere, then what is the use of this? So now we have to set the placeholder. Now the thing is that placeholder we can set over here, but will it really work or how? Let's see. I have set the placeholder. I am going to pass from my content view, and from here I am going to give placeholder, that is email address. So now if you will see the output, then you can find the difference. Build is failed because I did not keep the comma. So now I am going to run it, and you will see placeholder is coming, but it's not moving with the floating procedure, what we actually need to achieve. So we will do that now. Okay, we have placeholder, we have floating view. Now we have to set that placeholder and we have to animate on the basis of editing. And for that, what we have to do, this I will take into the Z stack. Why Z stack? Because the placeholder view will be the global. Okay. Now if you will see, we have a H stack is a separate, and one is Z stack, that is a global view holder, and here we given the placeholder. Now the placeholder is going towards to the center of the screen. Now we will make the alignment here. Alignment we can say dot leading. So how it will work? Now it's coming to the left side completely. Now we have to make it just near to the lock icon, or we can say left icon, and same way from the right icon. How we can do that? So let's understand. Here I need to set the padding dot padding. Padding from where? That does matter. unpadding two-way scenario will be there. How the two-way scenario? Once editing start, we have to bring it at the top of the text view. Okay, so now I will take one state with the code of edges. Okay, now I will set that edges to the padding here. Now the second scenario, what will be the second scenario? It is okay for first level. Now the second level, dot foreground, color dot secondary. Fine, it's working as expected. Same way, dot foreground, color dot secondary, it is also good. Here also you can give, means it's completely depend upon your requirement, what you want and what you want to show here. Okay, so I am taking the example of just an email address. Now the second thing, we have to animate, and animation will be done on the basis of editing. So on editing change, and this will be status, we can say status. Okay, now after that we have to write our code for animation. So here I will write dispatch queue dot main dot async. So I want to make this async procedure. The reason behind that, because we are changing the views at the runtime. Okay, that's why I took the main queue over here. So now let's take one state variable, we can say state, and that is state over here. Now is editing equal to status, and if is editing, then we have to set some other value, else we have to set some other value for the design. Now the first thing came for the edges, it is going, means editing is on, then what will be the edges? Okay, the top will remain same, leading will remain this. Now from bottom, how much will be from the bottom? We can say approximately 60, and leading will be 10, 15 is enough to this side. Okay, now this will be same for if it is not editing. Now let's see the output, how it's working, and it is really working or not. Okay, now I am running it and I am seeing the output, how it is working. Wow, great, it's working as expected. But the thing is that if you will see on this space, then the line is coming behind the text. Now we have to remove that line. So how we can do, let's understand. And I will open a keyboard also. Here if you will see, it's working as expected, but the thing is that it's not on the proper way. Okay, now one for background and one for foreground of the placeholder. Okay, foreground we already written, so that is not required. Background is there, so I write the system background, so it won't be visible for the procedure. Now I want to animate my edges, so there is a code for animate edge in out with the duration of 0.4. 0.4 means 400 millisecond, and value which I want to animate. Now this is my animation. Now if I open, and you can see it will work as expected. Here if you will see, it's animating, and the line also not coming. So now this is a small task, it is working as expected. Now how you can manipulate with the multiple fields? Now I am running the code and we will see the output. Here you can see it's working as expected. Now the second thing, if I click on the label, then it's not working. So how we can work on that? Let's understand. For focus, I will take one variable, that is focus field, and here I will write a code dot focus. Focus condition is dollar focus field comma dot field name. Now here we are missing equals, so if it is only equals, then it will happen. Now I will see the output, how it is working. Now you can see it's working as expected in two-way scenario. Okay guys, I hope today task has been done. If you have any doubts in this complete video tutorial, then please keep your comment, and in the next video tutorial what I am going to do, I am going to enhance these things, because if you will see, just now we have achieved only the animation. What about if it is password? Then this functionality also we need to implement. So in upcoming video we are going to achieve these things, and I hope you like this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You are going to find lots of programming videos. Have a great time. Bye bye.